And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jam. On Thursday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And that game against Memphis, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's Quinn Snyder is an elite coach. He says it's rewarding to be a part of a group that's bigger than a coach or a player. That connectivity. Guys have found things for themselves within the team, and that's how we play. Everybody's getting something out of it, but also selflessly contributing. Kevin?
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. The stars. Of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the one spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Harris against Bogdanovich. Now Conley. Going inside. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got his team on the board to start the game for the Jazz.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Here's Harris. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Gobert. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris.
Nice play there from Bogdanovich. Had the defense at a disadvantage, and he struck.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, Bogdanovich played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime, but he's got a lot of pro experience.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the inside, here's Embiid. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Utah's ball. 4-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
For 3, Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Now, here's Mitchell. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Curry looking around. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid, and the layup is good. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
And the basket by Ingles.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here's Maxey. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The wide open look here for Ingles. And the Jazz, another 3.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here is Harris. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Over Maxey. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. The 76ers trail by 9. And here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
Free throw good, Maxey. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. 6-point lead. Pass to Conley. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the left wing. Maxey passes to Embiid. Yep, it counts.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
Here's Conley. Another miss by Conley.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Outside, Green. The pass to Embiid. Over Conley. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Green. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Gobert. First shot, first basket. He's out the blocks fast.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Now, here's Maxey. Over by Conley. Yes, that goes in. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Mitchell against Curry. The try by Mitchell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Here's Harris. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Really tough to defend Tobias Harris any better than that. I mean, he's just got a special knack for making tough shots.
Now here's Conley. 23 points his last outing. The Jazz again can't hit it. And we know what Mitchell can do offensive. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Conley. After the Sixers pick up 2. Bogdanovich wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He's got 5.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich, he gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
Milton finds Harris. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now here is Conley. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now, here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
The 76ers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in. Clarkson outside, all alone. They get it again. Whiteside, and it's straight in by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Drummond. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
Gay kicks to Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
A shot by Milton, no good. Utah leading by 3. O'Neal with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Gay, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Gay is on the court for his scoring ability, and there's no better way to get points on the board than with the and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
The 76ers trail by 6. Now Milton. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Gay. Sends it back, and he recovers it.
You got to stay physical and stay aggressive if you're Rudy Gay. Force the defense to make some mistakes.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
And so he hits both. The 76ers trail by 6. Aston Yang. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by O'Neal.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Mitchell. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
Now, here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They get it back. Mitchell outside. Down low, and finished off by Gay.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
Pass to Drummond. Milton with it. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pushing it up. Thibault, the pass to Drummond. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A shot's good from Milton.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Miami.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Now, here's Thibault. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. And it's Drummond missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Clarkson. And that one's drained from the low block.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
And here is Milton. Here's the 3. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And the 2021 Sixth Man of the Year winner, Jordan Clarkson, excelling in his role under Coach Quinn Snyder in the Utah Jazz.
It's been good for me. From day one, they told me to come here and be myself, playing free with a free mind and, trying to help us get wins.
And Clarkson really finding his niche, providing Greg instant scoring off the Utah bench.
And there's tremendous value in a player who can create his own shot and really carry a second unit. With Clarkson's quickness, so tough to bottle him up.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Pascal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Thibault, the pass to Drummond. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Thibault on the wing. The pass to Niang. 6 on the shot clock. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
And Clark, though he's improving offensively, Thibault earns his minutes at the defensive end.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Joel Embiid said Thibault has the potential to be the best defender in the league, and that's with Embiid watching Ben Simmons defend at a high level. But his combination of length, strength, and willpower and want to makes Thibault incredibly disruptive.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And that one misses.
Wow, but did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Bogdanovich comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And Curry subbed in for George Niang. No good on the second free throw. Utah leading. Bogdanovich inside, and he comes up with the deuce. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
Here's Korkmaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Now here's Gobert. Kicks to Conley. Gobert with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Here's Korkmaz. Over by Conley. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Ingles. Another miss by Philadelphia. Jazz leading by 4. Inside. Haskell's shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Korkmaz kicks to Embiid. On its way from Curry for 2, and the shot goes in from Embiid.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now Conley to the middle. Embiid with the steal. Here's Curry. It's good. This game is all even. Curry's got his second basket.
Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
Here's Conley, and the rejection by Embiid. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Danny Green is checked in for Philadelphia. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz, trailing by 2. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run right now. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Count that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Ingles. He has 6. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Gobert. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Green passes to Embiid. Here's Harris. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
He dishes it to Conley. Pass to Ingles. Fires from deep. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Ingles has got 9.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Embiid inside, defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block. Here's Conley. Dishes it to Gobert. And he converts the layup. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Whiteside's checked in for Eric Paschall. The 76ers also with a sub. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Curry. He has 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. Here's Harris.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Gobert trying to get open. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside Curry. And here's Milton. It's stolen by Gobert. He kicks to Conley. Now, here's Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Pocket 6. Shoots over Curry. Whiteside, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Utah leading by 3, and stolen by Harris. Pass to Embiid. Here's Curry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Green. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Milton. And there's the feed to Embiid. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Conley, the pass to Whiteside. Ingles gets to Conley from past the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 11 points last game. Conley up top, guarded by Curry. Conley's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now, here's Ingles. 9-point game his last outing. Outside Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Another miss by Conley.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid finds Green. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah. Conley feeling it out. Passes to Whiteside. Trying to end the drought. Gobert with it. Pocket 2. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 9 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Well, he's an all-around scorer and shot maker. Give Bogdanovich these looks, and he's not going to miss them.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So Utah going with almost entirely new group. Rudy Gay's checked in for Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell in for Mike Conley. Philadelphia also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Danny Green. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 1.
One of the key components of Drummond's game, he's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Clarkson outside. Off target from outside. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Whiteside kicks to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the paint. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
Off the inbound pass. gets the three-pointer to fall.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
They need to play with better energy on D. Some of these guys were going to sleep out there. Anyway, they've allowed over 50% shooting. Gave up way too many open looks. I'm sure they hear it in the locker room. Maybe they'll come out angry.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Curry is out there with Maxey, and it's Drummond in at the center. Now here's Green. Pass to Maxey. 4 on the shot clock. No good that time. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Pass to Mitchell. To Whiteside. Count it, and the foul. That one on Maxey.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Now here's Embiid. Curry outside. A rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell's got his 6th rebound on the night. From 11 feet away, here's Bogdanovich. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The pass to Embiid. Out left to the wing. The 76ers with another miss.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Outside Curry. to Embiid. Scored the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. A 2-point game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. And Utah making a change here. Pascal's checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw good, Maxey. Jazz trail by 5. Conley, the pass to Pascal. Embiid against Mitchell. Shoots over Embiid. And Embiid with the block. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Curry. The 76ers with another miss.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. Harris outside. Curry on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep. Curry can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
That gives them the lead. And the Jazz lead by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Mitchell against Curry. Puts it up from 12, and it's Mitchell missing. Philadelphia has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Maxey. And now a 4-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Pascal. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Up there for Embiid. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Embiid against Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovic. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
The 76ers leading by 4. At the top of the key, Embiid. Outside, Green. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Philadelphia.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Utah calls timeout.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Gay comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley.
And he can be slippery when he's up against tight D inside. There's no easy rejection opportunity when you're guarding Mitchell. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Over Maxey. Rejected by Harris.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now, here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. Here's Clarkson, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
To the middle, here's Embiid, and the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Maxey. Milton with it. Pass to Drummond. Up and in on the layup. Drummond's got 12 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is O'Neal. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away and stolen by Drummond. A shot by Milton, no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 11. For 3, Mitchell. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lobbed up there for Drummond, and he lays in the alley-oop. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Now, here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Drummond. Embiid against Mitchell. Back to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Milton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Gay kicks to Mitchell. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
And so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
And it's good, 2 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jazz trail by 16. Now Clarkson, he isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Beyond the arc, drills the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
.146 left here in the third quarter. Embiid inside the line. Rebound by Mitchell. Utah's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Timeout called the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Embiid. .124 left in the third. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Clarkson. He has 7. Here's the floater. No good from Gay. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Korkmaz. Feeds to Drummond. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Drummond's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Gay scanning the floor. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Mitchell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mitchell's got 20 points. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers lead by 13. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Curry, following the shot by Rudy Gay. Milton the pass to Curry. Shot on the wing. Goes up again, and Whiteside sends it back. Right side, Conley. Right side up top. The dish to Clarkson. Curry with the steal. Drummond working against Mitchell. And Drummond kicks to Milton. Back to Drummond. And that one is good. Drummond's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Philadelphia.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Gay. And it's Joe Ingles in for Donovan Mitchell. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Green's checked in. That one misses for Whiteside.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Conley gets the bucket.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
Count that one. And the 76ers lead by 13. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Here's Curry. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Milton finds Curry. Back to Milton. No good from outside. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Conley. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The 76ers leading by 11. Thibault for 3. Utah with the rebound. Conley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And good! He nails it. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is one tough customer. I mean, the defense was there, but Conley just ignores it.
Milton the pass to Drummond. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they get it back. And they'll keep possession. 6 to shoot. Here's Milton. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Curry against Clarkson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Down low. Fades. And Green puts it in.
But Green's showing us another layer of his game right here. I mean, I like to see him attack like that on occasion.
Pass to Conley. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And the 76ers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Conley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Whiteside. Here's Clarkson, driving the lane, over Drummond, misses off the right iron. The 76ers leading by 11. And there's the pass to Curry. Drummond in the post, over by Conley, and Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Curry.
And, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Now here's Conley, and here's Ingles outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Harris. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Free throw drops for Pascal. The 76ers leading by 12. Outside Curry. Passes to Harris. Over Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. And Drummond throws it down.
Everything the big man does is working right now. It's Andre Drummond's night. Keep that ball coming to him.
Now here's Conley. Pascal kicks to Clarkson. A three from Bogdanovich. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Conley outside. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's Curry. And that one, good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now the 76ers on the break. Lets it go with the three. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Clarkson for 3. And they'll get another chance. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Love how well Gobert positions himself when shots go up. Committed to getting every board out there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And that one misses. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Clarkson outside. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. It's a 16-point game. And he makes that one. Clarkson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Maxey. 3-pointers off the mark. Utah's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Philadelphia leading by 12. And here's Maxey. Outside Curry. Back to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. 5 on the clock. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Embiid. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
Here's Clarkson. AT that time from Curry. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Clarkson. And no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Outside Conley.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The first one falls.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. And Conley drops them both. Philadelphia leading by 12. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
Joel Embiid.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here's Maxey. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Now, here's Maxey. Over Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it.
Wow, I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovich. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.